Warning: 7 shocking morning diabetes signs you must know. 1. Dawn phenomenon. Morning hyperglycemia, often called the dawn phenomenon, is a classic early warning sign. You wake up feeling groggy, thirsty, maybe even a little nauseous. You might dismiss it as a bad night's sleep, but for diabetics, it's often a hormonal surge gone wrong. Think of it this way: your body is like a finely tuned orchestra. Overnight, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline are released to prepare you for the day. They signal your liver to release glucose for energy. In non-diabetics, this is a smooth, controlled process. But in diabetes, the orchestra is out of tune. This hormonal spike overloads the system, causing blood sugar to skyrocket. This usually happens in the early morning, especially if your diabetes isn't well managed or your medication wears off. I remember a patient, let's call him John, who came to me frustrated because his morning blood sugars were always high despite his best efforts. He was meticulously following his diet and medication regimen. After some investigation, we realized he was experiencing a particularly strong dawn phenomenon. By adjusting his evening insulin dose and incorporating a protein-rich bedtime snack, we were able to significantly improve his morning readings. To combat this, check your blood sugar levels when you wake up and talk to your doctor about adjusting your insulin or medication if needed. A balanced bedtime snack with protein and fiber can help stabilize blood sugar overnight. 2. Dry mouth and excessive thirst. Ever wake up feeling like you've just wandered out of the Sahara Desert? Extreme thirst, coupled with a dry mouth, isn't just a sign you need more water. It's a red flag that your blood sugar may have been high overnight. When your blood sugar is elevated, your body goes into overdrive trying to flush out the excess glucose through urine. This frequent urination, even interrupting your sleep, a condition called nocturia, leads to dehydration. Your kidneys are working overtime, trying to compensate. If you wake up with an insatiable need for water, it's a strong indicator of high overnight blood sugar. I once had a patient, Sarah, who initially dismissed her nighttime thirst as simply needing more hydration. However, when we tracked her blood sugar levels, we discovered a consistent pattern of elevated readings overnight, directly correlating with her thirst. By adjusting her medication and dietary habits, we were able to not only alleviate her thirst but also improve her overall blood sugar control. It's important to check your blood sugar levels and stay hydrated. 3. Blurred vision. Waking up with blurry vision isn't just about being sleepy. High blood sugar can cause the lenses in your eyes to swell, impacting your clarity. This swelling happens because excess glucose in your blood draws fluid into the lenses, distorting their shape. It's like putting the wrong prescription lenses in your glasses. Although it can happen anytime, it's often worse in the morning after a night of uncontrolled blood sugar. Blurry vision is a warning sign to check your glucose levels. Beyond managing your blood sugar, protect your vision. If you smoke, quit. Smoking severely damages blood vessels, including those in your eyes. Wear sunglasses to protect against harmful UV rays, which can accelerate cataracts. 4. Morning headaches. Nobody enjoys starting the day with a headache. For people with diabetes, this can occur if blood sugar either plummeted too low or spiked too high during the night. If your blood sugar drops too low overnight, hypoglycemia, your brain, which relies on glucose for fuel, suffers. This lack of fuel can trigger a headache. Conversely, a high blood sugar spike can also cause inflammation and lead to a throbbing headache. It's a signal your glucose control is off. Besides managing blood sugar, stay hydrated, get regular sleep, and manage stress. Dehydration is a common headache trigger. Aim for consistent sleep, avoiding excessive caffeine or alcohol. Practice stress relief techniques like deep breathing or meditation before bed. 5. Morning fatigue. A full night's sleep, yet you're still exhausted? When blood sugar is high, your body struggles to convert sugar into energy. Think of it as trying to start a car with a faulty engine. You might crank it, but it won't run efficiently. The body can't effectively utilize the glucose, leaving you feeling drained. This isn't just morning fatigue, it can last all day. If you constantly wake up tired, your diabetes might need better control. Monitor your blood sugar closely and adjust your management plan. 6. Tingling or numbness. Tingling or numbness, especially in your hands or feet, is a hallmark of diabetic neuropathy, nerve damage caused by high blood sugar. Neuropathy affects the nerves that transmit signals between your brain, spinal cord, and the rest of your body. It often starts in the extremities. Damaged nerves are more likely to act up after lying still all night. Left unchecked, neuropathy can lead to serious complications, including loss of feeling, injuries, infections, and even amputation. I had a patient who initially dismissed the tingling in his feet as simply getting old. By the time he sought medical attention, he had developed a severe foot ulcer that required extensive treatment. This highlights the importance of early detection and proactive management of neuropathy. If you experience this, get it checked out. 7. Morning nausea. Waking up nauseous could signal diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA. DKA occurs when your body can't get enough glucose into your cells due to a lack of insulin. It starts breaking down fat for energy, producing ketones. These ketones are acids that build up in your blood, causing nausea and other serious symptoms. While more common in type 1 diabetes, it can happen in type 2 if blood sugar remains uncontrolled. DKA is serious. It can lead to vomiting, confusion, and even coma if untreated. If you regularly wake up nauseous, seek immediate medical attention. Remember, these symptoms aren't exclusive to the morning, but they may be more noticeable then. Morning is when your body resets. If it's giving off these signals, it's asking for attention. Don't dismiss these signs. They are valuable clues about your diabetes management. If you experience these regularly, talk to your healthcare team and adjust your plan. I hope you found this video helpful. Managing diabetes is a journey, and staying informed is key. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these morning signs? What strategies have you found helpful in managing your diabetes? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more expert advice on diabetes management and overall health. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we can empower ourselves to live healthier, happier lives with diabetes. See you in the next video. Warning: 7 shocking nighttime diabetes signs you must know. 1. Night sweats. Let's kick things off with number 7, night sweats. Now, we're not talking about the kind of light perspiration you get after a mild workout. We're talking about waking up drenched, sheets soaked, feeling like you've just run a marathon, in the Arctic. For people with diabetes, these aren't just uncomfortable, they can be a serious sign of nocturnal hypoglycemia. That's a fancy way of saying your blood sugar is dipping dangerously low while you sleep. Night sweats can be triggered by a multitude of factors: certain medications, a hefty dose of insulin, your diet earlier in the day, or even an intense evening workout. But what's the big deal? Besides ruining a good night's sleep, night sweats are your body's alarm system screaming, "Hey! Sugar levels are plummeting." Solution: to combat these nighttime floods, become a blood sugar detective. Regularly monitor your levels, especially before bed. Identify potential triggers. Consult with your doctor, they might need to adjust your medication. A proactive and open conversation with your doctor is the most important step towards eliminating your struggles with diabetes. Pro tip: keep a stash of fast-acting glucose tablets or juice by your bedside. It's your emergency weapon against those midnight sugar crashes. 2. Restless Leg Syndrome, RLS. Next up at number 6, Restless Leg Syndrome, or RLS. It's when your legs seem to have a mind of their own, twitching, tingling, and itching, especially when you're trying to sleep. It's like having a dance party in your calves, and nobody invited you. For individuals with diabetes, there's a connection between RLS and peripheral neuropathy, a condition where high blood sugar damages your nerves. Solution: the key here is to manage your blood sugar. Keeping your levels within the target range can help prevent neuropathy and potentially alleviate those restless legs. Consider cutting back on caffeine and alcohol, as they can exacerbate RLS symptoms. Gentle exercises like walking or stretching can be beneficial, but avoid intense workouts close to bedtime. When your legs are acting up, try massaging them or using warm or cool packs. Relaxation techniques like meditation can also help calm those twitchy limbs. 3. Nighttime hypoglycemia. Landing at number 5 is nighttime hypoglycemia. This is when your blood sugar decides to take a dive while you're sound asleep, and you have absolutely no idea. It's like a stealth mission. Your blood sugar is on, and it doesn't care about your sleep. For people with diabetes, it's like a ninja attack, silent but potentially devastating. You might experience night sweats, vivid dreams, a pounding headache upon waking, and in severe cases, even seizures or loss of consciousness. Solution: to prevent this nighttime sabotage, monitor your blood sugar levels before bed. If they're low, have a small snack containing carbohydrates to keep them stable throughout the night. Work with your doctor to adjust your insulin or medications if needed. It might seem daunting, but it's absolutely crucial that you work with a trained professional when modifying medication. Pro tip: keep fast-acting glucose sources readily available, such as gels or tablets. Educate your family and friends about the signs of severe hypoglycemia and how to administer glucagon in case of emergency. Teamwork makes the dream work, or in this case, saves the night. 4. Sleep apnea. At number 4, we have sleep apnea. This is a sneaky one because it's often undiagnosed. Sleep apnea is characterized by pauses in breathing or shallow breaths during sleep, disrupting your rest and robbing your body of vital oxygen. For individuals with diabetes, this can be a double whammy. Poor sleep and low oxygen levels can decrease your body's sensitivity to insulin, making blood sugar control even more difficult. What's more, obesity increases the risk of both sleep apnea and type 2 diabetes. Solution: even a small amount of weight loss can significantly improve sleep apnea symptoms. If necessary, consider using a CPAP machine to keep your airways open during sleep. Avoid alcohol and sleeping pills, as they can relax the muscles in your airway and worsen sleep apnea. Try sleeping on your side instead of your back, as this can help keep your airway open. Remember, managing sleep apnea can improve blood sugar control and lead to a much more restful night's sleep. 5. Nighttime frequent thirst. Coming in at number 3, nighttime frequent thirst. Do you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with an unquenchable thirst, feeling like you've been wandering in the desert? For people with diabetes, this excessive thirst is a red flag. High blood sugar draws water out of your cells, leading to dehydration and, consequently, that desperate thirst. And what goes in must come out, which explains those frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. Solution: the goal is to become the blood sugar boss. Work with your doctor to keep your blood sugar levels within your target range. Stay hydrated throughout the day, but avoid drinking large amounts of water right before bedtime. Cut back on caffeine and alcohol, as they can exacerbate thirst. Nighttime thirst is your body's SOS signal, so pay attention and take action. I remember a patient, Sarah, who was constantly exhausted. She couldn't figure out why, despite getting what she thought was enough sleep. After a thorough examination, we discovered she had undiagnosed diabetes and was experiencing severe nighttime thirst, waking up multiple times each night to drink water. Once we got her blood sugar under control, her thirst subsided, and she finally started getting the restful sleep she desperately needed. It was amazing to see the transformation in her energy and overall well-being. 6. Nighttime cramps. At number 2, we have nighttime cramps. Those sudden, excruciating muscle spasms that often strike in the middle of the night, turning your calf into a rock-hard knot. For people with diabetes, these cramps can be a frequent and unwelcome guest. They can be caused by fluctuating blood sugar levels, poor blood circulation, or diabetic neuropathy. Solution: to banish these nocturnal cramps, focus on maintaining stable blood sugar levels through medication and regular monitoring. Gentle stretches before bedtime, especially for the calf muscles, can help prevent cramping. Stay well hydrated to maintain proper mineral balance. Wear comfortable shoes with good support during the day. If cramps persist, try warm baths or heating pads for relief. 7. Nocturia. Finally, landing at number 1, Nocturia. It might sound like a fancy spell from Harry Potter, but it simply means frequent nighttime urination. If you're waking up multiple times a night to visit the bathroom, it's a sign that something's amiss. For people with diabetes, nocturia is often caused by high blood sugar levels. Your body tries to eliminate excess sugar through urine, leading to increased urination, even at night. Monitor your blood sugar regularly and work with your doctor to keep it within the target range. Limit your fluid intake before bedtime, especially sugary drinks, caffeine, and alcohol. If nocturia persists, consult with a healthcare professional to rule out other potential causes. Understanding these signs is your first step in taking control of your diabetes. I had another patient, John, who was initially embarrassed to discuss his frequent nighttime bathroom trips. He thought it was just a normal part of aging. But after some probing, we discovered he had uncontrolled diabetes, and his nocturia was a direct result of his high blood sugar. We developed a comprehensive management plan that included diet modifications, exercise, and medication adjustments. Within a few weeks, his blood sugar was under control, and his nocturia resolved. He was amazed at how much better he felt simply by addressing his underlying diabetes. Recognizing these nighttime symptoms is crucial for managing diabetes effectively. By being aware of these signs, you can take proactive steps to address them and improve your overall health and well-being. This not only helps you sleep better, but also keeps your diabetes game strong. Remember, it's important that you contact a professional as soon as possible if you are struggling with symptoms related to diabetes. If you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional for guidance and support. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel for more insightful health tips. Also, please leave a comment telling me how this video has impacted your life. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. Stay healthy, everyone.